How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of coconut time. I love a little bit of coconut time in my beer. I love a lot of coconut time in my beer, actually, if it's done right. You're going to find out here in the form of Two Brothers Brewing. It is their, I'm probably butchering this, Pahoehoe coconut ale. Yeah, never heard of this before. Never had this before. Had a couple of Two Brothers beers in the past. Reviewed like one, well, two now. The other one will probably go up when I put this one up, along with the third one I haven't reviewed yet. Because, you know, I've had their beers, but we don't really get distribution from them in my area. But I got a couple aged kind of wheat wines in the past that are really freaking awesome. I reviewed one of them. And, but yeah, they kind of reached out and said, hey man, dig the reviews. I'm going to send you some beer. And I said, thanks, man. They sent me beers. So now I drink them. Yeah, Two Brothers Artisan Brewing Pahoehoe coconut ale, 5.2% alcohol by volume. Sometimes life is called for a day to put your feet up in a chair, some music in the air, and sun in your face, and a beer in your hand. Pahoehoe coconut ale was created from these moments, or for these moments, a refreshing, drinkable beer with a twist. Pahoehoe features a uniquely sweet taste of coconut, smooth and creamy, with notes of coconut, vanilla, and dry, crisp finish. It will be sure to make you go nuts for coconuts. Let's see, this is Best by October 2018. And otherwise, you know, it's pretty much the Two Brothers logo. They got that spiral thing going on there. So you get that Two Brothers logo and then, you know, lettering. It doesn't blow me away. It's alright, you know. Not my favorite. I like the little orange with the orange kind of thing there, though. So, anyway. So we're talking about a coconut ale. Leaves a lot to the imagination as far as what it could possibly be. You're talking about coconut beer. I don't think it's going to be too hoppy. I think it's just going to be just a basic kind of low hopped pale ale, or maybe even some kind of like a base Belgian kind of ale with the coconut, but I could be wrong. It's going to make sense in my brain. A little banana, a little coconut. What do we have here? I mean, we ended up with an almost microscopic glass clear kind of body to it. Very soft carbonation. Just over an index finger of just off way ahead. So yeah, does she look like a blonde ale? Let's first say call it a blonde ale for now. Sure. Is that what it's going to be? I have no idea. Get a nose. Yeah, she kind of smells like a American Golden Ale, like a very low ABV kind of American Golden Ale. There's a soft bitterness in there, but it's very, very, very in the back there. That coconut is actually there. It's like a fleshy, unsweetened, non-toasted coconut though, so it's not coming off too crazy. A little bit kind of water babies, kind of like copper tony kind of coconut, not in a synthetic way, but it's like, I don't know how to put it. It's not toasted. It's not like candied. It's just kind of like, but it's somewhere beyond like just regular raw coconut. But everything's gentle in the background. I'm almost getting like a Saison vibe off it. Like I got a little bit of spiciness. It could be a hop thing though. So yeah, she smells nice. Not overly sweet, not overly bittering. A little touch of coconut. So she's kind of on the rails so far. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah. It's kind of what I was guessing it was going to be. And it ends up coming off way more gentle than I think a lot of people would take this beer. What do I mean by that? When you're talking about coconut, people tend to go a bit ape shit with flavors, adjuncts, however they're doing it, whether it's real coconut or they're putting in like a little extract or something like that. People tend to go nuts with that crazy amount of coconut. This has a very, 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 very gentle, soft coconut, but it's a very, very soft, gentle beer. Again, it's kind of just like a generic kind of American blonde ale, a little bit of sweetness there and a little bit of soft bitterness. Not a thin mouthfeel by any means, but not a dense one either. It has this kind of a cream ale kind of vibe to it mouth-wise. And you get that soft coconut. Nice, inviting, tasty. But honestly, also not something that's going to wow me or kind of make me go crazy and be like, oh my god, this is the best coconut beer I've ever had. It's not probably what they're going for either. You know what I mean? It's a lower ABV coconut blonde ale. It's meant to be chugged. It's meant to be drank. And it's kind of serving that purpose in a very kind of tasty way. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about it. Not necessarily a bad thing. Value and availability, or let's jump on the gun here. Is it one of the better coconut pale ales or coconut ales I've had as of late? Sure. I mean, I can count the amount of like lighter bodied or lighter colored coconut beers I've had. It's nice. Let's put it that way. I'm not going to say it's the best or the worst of anything, but it's a nice beer. It's a summer chugger. It's something that if I was out day drinking out in Illinois and I got a flight of beers and I wanted to keep going, this would probably be towards the top of the list of something like that. It's a bit utilitarian with a little bit more kind of to it than just your base kind of blonde American blonde ale. Value availability, no idea. Two brothers sent it to me. Maybe somebody can chime in and that leave you with if you like what will you like this. If you like American blonde ales and you just want to touch a coconut, because that's really all you're getting here. Again, not necessarily a bad thing. It's a bit of more of a utilitarian beer in a nice way. Well made, not much of anything flaw-wise. It's just, tasty. There's nothing wrong with that. So there you go. Another review in the books. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the podcasting stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little coconut ale right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.